Okay, I'm about to fire the open, Charles. Here we go.
Oh, in 81, he was 21. He called the water his own.
All right, look, man, we're getting ready to go. Throw the bow lines off first.
Fishing.
Because I am the goddamn captain of this boat.
Drinking.
We can't forget about smoking.
Thinking about how crazy this life feels.
And because, what about getting high and getting drunk?
Running on empty.
Some kind of goddamn podcast or something.
With Mr. Windy.
Gentry.
Yeah, Charles, I'm here.
Okay, listen. This is a true story. I'm a problem when I have plenty of money. I'm a loose cannon, a fire.
Dumpster fire.
How much money does it take to get you crazy? How much is a lot of money?
$1,000 will afford me the opportunity to do what I want when I want.
Seriously, $1,000 is all it takes to send you into fucking
over the edge.
Over the edge.
Yeah, because look, man, this is a true story. I went and got me a nice motel room, king size bed, everything, so I could watch a cowboy. Hey, Gentry, like the one you stole from me at your club. Okay.
What did I steal?
Yeah.
I still have it here.
You stole my bed. You stole my
your bed. No, I burned your bed, actually.
It was quite the fire.
I burned it.
Well, that's another story, when we come by there to do inventory. But let's get back to, don't throw my train off the tracks here now.
You watched the Cowboys. I heard you.
In a big bed.
Yep. Well, I wasn't in the bed. It's just a big bed for me to crash out later on. But, I'm up here at this place where, you're the song by the Rolling Stones, Under My Thumb.
Yep, okay. I'm familiar.
I am not comfortable being under anybody's thumb.
No.
Whose thumb are you under right now?
Well, where I live. And I'm pretty sure they don't know about this show.
That's at the homeless shelter?
No, Gentry, let me explain something to you. You bucked that up before. This is not a shelter for homeless people. It's a nationwide, nationally recognized program. There's only one program that exceeds this one, that's in San Diego, California. But it's a program for veterans that come in. This is an old Roadway Inn motel built back in the 70s. But it's like 300 rooms.
Well, when you look it up on the internet, it says it's a homeless shelter.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. You gave us the name. We looked it up.
Yeah, it's what it says. I'm just telling you what it says on the internet.
It says program for veterans experiencing homelessness.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
It sounds like
you're under the thumb of the federal government. You got the biggest thumb in the business going on.
Yeah, but wait a minute now. These people were good enough because I started doing these what they call service hours, where in order to be here, you had to pitch in and do things around here.
Yeah, you should.
I started pitching in, unlike other people. I started pitching in, doing things on it, and they said, "Hey, how about instead of you doing service hours, we hire you and we pay you to do what you're doing anyway?" I said, "How about that? Sounds great to me." Well, now that they paid me, I wanted to send Gentry a copy of my first paycheck because it's pretty good when I got paid overtime hours. It's $20-something an hour overtime. And so now the problem is this, just like they said one time when I quit on a Captain Shrimpin', he told everybody after I left, they said, "Why'd he quit on you?" And his exact words were, "Because I paid him too much." Right. You see, if they didn't pay me too much, I'd be forced to stay. But if you pay me plenty, now I don't have to tolerate shit from anybody because I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. This is why I'm at this motel for today, and I have to work tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning. But I have enough money. I could walk over there and pack my rags and walk. I got enough money to catch a ride.
Leave those rags.
Right. I could do that too, because I left enough rags at Gentry's house. I could probably go by there and re-outfit myself, and I got some out at the shrimp boats. I don't know where they're all washed up.
We're gonna have to talk about your rags here. You know, I was kind of I was kind of taken by the allegations that were out there about you, and I ended up burning your bed and throwing away your clothes. I'm just shooting you. I'm shooting you straight, man.
Yeah, but I'm sure that you did not burn that $500 blazer.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? When I got all that stuff, it's like anything else in my life. Easy come, easy go. It was given to me. It's gone. So what? I have stuff in Blackjack, Texas. I have stuff in northern Michigan. I have stuff in southwest Florida. I'm getting ready to have stuff in the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina. Everywhere I go, I compile and get all this stuff. And then when it's time to go, I'm like, what in the fuck am I supposed to do with all this shit?
Well, what kind of shit you got on you right now? Like, what do you have of value?
Nothing, I bet. I'll take the under on this.
Okay, good. The one that I'd love to send you a picture is one day I walked up on some of these guys here, and the guy says, Jesus Christ, man, where'd you get them shoes? And I said, out of the punch room. He said, do you know them things cost over $200? I said, you got to be bullshitting me. So we looked him up online. These are Nike Viper Max shoes. And they are the most comfortable shoes I ever worn. We looked them up. They sure as shit. They're $210.
You need you need like a club down there, right? Because you got a wide foot, correct?
Are they a W?
Yeah. Yeah, but yes, they are. They're 4E. 4E.
Yeah.
4E. 4W. Nike.
Okay, so you got a pair of $200 shoes. What else you got?
Wait.
He found those. He found them.
Hey, hold on. That's just my shoes. 10 or 12 pairs, because every time I get to go in there, I look around. And of course, I'm just picking out Levi's. So
it's the dead people stuff.
10 to 12 pairs of Levi's blue jeans that are exact my size, 33, 31.
Weird
my
size.
I know. That's why they're hard to find. That's why every chance I get, when I see some in there, I get them. I got Carhartt pants, Brustler, who cares about them, and even some Wrangler. I got a pair of Wranglers. I like them. But I got a favorite pair of 33, 31s of 505 button fly Levi's jeans.
Dangerous on the button fly, aren't you?
Yes. So that's not, so now we're from the feet to the, now we're through the pants. 100 pairs of killer shorts, all different kinds of shorts.
You got 100 pairs of shorts?
98 or so.
No, okay, if you're going to do that, I'd say 25 anyway. No, wait a minute. Maybe by the time I print them out, we'll drop that to about 15 or 16 of the ones I really like.
So it sounds like you got a trash bag full of stuff. What else you got?
No trash bag there, funny boy. In the process of me getting this, I managed to score 2 military grade yellow nose issues duffel bags.
Oh, sea bags?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay,
yeah.
so you have a duffel bag worth of trash, really. What else you got?
No, two
duffel bags
He's got
full of
two
trash.
duffel bags full of trash.
Hey, and wait a minute, that's with me leaving behind a lot of stuff. All the coffee makers and Swiffer sweepers and all the different stuff that I've accumulated that people are throwing away, that I'm part of my job is they're like, throw that away. I'm like, I'm not throwing that away. I've had to rent a storage unit just to keep all the things. One day I was going to have a garage sale. Coffee pots, toaster ovens, all, because people get thrown out all the time, and we do what's called a bag and tag. We bag all their shit and we tag it, and then we put it in storage, and if they ever come back, then they can come back and get it. But my job is anything that we don't want to bag and tag, I'm required to throw it in the trash. And I'm like, I'm not throwing this away. I'm not throwing that away. I'm not throwing. You wouldn't believe all this shit. I can't take it with me. I intended to stay here. I intended to live here year round.
What's making you leave though? Why? It sounds like you're living pretty good. It's almost like when you were living here and you were living the good life, and all of a sudden you got to leave. I'm not understanding why you would want to leave this. This seems like a utopia out there.
Well, because if I move out of where I live and go live in a regular apartment or trailer or whatever, then I can't keep my job here because my job here is on condition that I live here.
Well, okay, what's wrong with living there? What are they? Maybe
because
what's the biggest problem?
Under the, okay, here's what's wrong with it. Okay, they found out the other day. Somebody said something to somebody. I come walking in the door. They said, they call you Mr. Shaw here. Mr. Shaw? Oh, are you talking to me? Yeah. Have you been drinking? Well, the standard answer to that is no.
But you've been drinking though. True.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Because I was not. The rules are don't bring any alcohol or any illegal anything on the property. But if you're off the property and you do it, they still feel like they have some sort of leverage on you because there are people here that if you come back and there are signs that you've been drinking, then you're influencing people who are trying not to drink, and they see that you have been drinking. Yet there's so many people. My old roommate who moved to another room only one door down because they got rid of him, but he moved one door down. I saw him yesterday loading up his pool sticks, putting them in his truck. I said, where are you? His name's Joey. He's a Marine, he's a Marine. You don't fuck with this Marine, right? He's got one gimpy leg, and he's fucking 3'3", so I fucking set a beer on top of his head and leg sweep him.
Yeah, but it sounds like he carries a pool cue around with him.
Yeah, he got 4 or 5 of them, but listen, he's, I can see over the top of his head, and one of his legs is all fucked up. He looks worse than Festus on whatever that TV show was. Looked like he'd been riding a horse all his life on only one leg. So when he walks, it's like somebody walking with one leg that works and the other one ain't there. And so if you leg sweep somebody who only has one leg, you gotta believe that they're probably going to have a seat right then and there. So me and this guy went round and round and round. So he moved. He's Joey. He's a Marine. Yeah, you don't fuck with this Marine, motherfucker. Yeah. I fucking leg sweep your only good leg you got. So what was I? Oh, he's the one with the storage area. So he's the one who I keep on. He said, you need to go to my storage area today. Yeah, I got more shit piled up. I got enough stuff to open up a flea market. But he's the one who, yesterday I saw him, and he's got his goddamn loading his pool sticks up. I said, where are you going? He said, going to the bar. I said, how is it that I come in here and blew a .11 and they're all mad at me, going to make me sit in the lobby for 6 hours? 6 hours. I sat in the lobby the other day.
You're a little belligerent, though. Wouldn't you agree that when you have a few drinks, you probably said something you shouldn't have, right? How'd you handle the situation?
Let me tell you what I said that I shouldn't have.
Yeah, I knew there was something. There was something.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and get right to it. What I said that I shouldn't have was when they said, have you been drinking? And I said, no. I shouldn't have said no. I should have said like everybody else, I ain't taking no goddamn PBT and just kept right on walking.
I ain't taking no what?
PBT or whatever.
What's PBT? What's that?
Yeah, don't know. Where's he at?
They're testing you for alcohol.
Oh, yeah, you piss on a stick or something?
No, you fucking blow in a straw.
Okay.
Breathalyzer
test.
Okay. So would you not blow or you did blow?
He did blow.
I fucking blew. I blew in the motherfucker because everybody else is, I ain't doing it, and that's how they get away with it. I'm like, fuck, I'm a liar. I said I wasn't drinking. Your fucking little chicken shit machine ain't going to turn me into a fucking liar. I blew in that son-bitch. That son-bitch called me a liar straight up, .11.
Of course.
Yeah, so what's the illegal limit?
0.04.
And you were .1 something?
0.11.
Man, you were fucking trash, brother.
No, I wasn't. No, 0.04 is unreasonable.
Yeah.
0.08 is when you driving a car down the road. 0.08 is you driving a car down the road. You blow that, they're gonna.
So they're twice as strict.
So
as
you
DUI.
were too much to drive. It sounds like.
Yes.
Well, but even .04 .04 is like you having one glass of wine at a wedding. That's about the limit. You can have one glass of wine if you're at a wedding. That's a .04.
What's the highest you've ever blown? Or should we say the smallest you've ever blown?
Hang on.
Man, he's blacked out and burned down places.
No. I was in a car crash out there in Texas, and because they weren't there to crash, they come and look me up in the hospital. I can actually show you that article. But yeah, that was a .44.
A .44. That's near death, right?
Right. That's why when actually after .35 they had to take you to the hospital. But I was already in the hospital. My boss had come and picked me up and drove me there. But the hospital told them, we got somebody come in here, and he's all fucked up. He's fucked up. His legs fucked up. Everything's all fucked up on him. They showed up there, and they said, what happened? So I told them what happened. I said, yep, how does it work? Flying along down Shelby's 1,000 acres. Went off one thing on the goddamn tractor, a little bit too close here, rolled right over the side. That guy went all the way to where that happened at. Found the tracks, found all this shit in there. And he come back and he wants me to blow in this fucking breathalyzer. And I couldn't blow in the breathalyzer because I had 350 stitches in my face.
Why'd you have so many stitches in your face from the wreck? Because
I had to put them several layers deep. You've seen the scars on my face, you dumb fuck. Goddamn, they go all around my eyes.
That's why you're so damn ugly then, that thing.
Well, Gentry, you know what? You're one to fucking talk. I don't see people beating your fucking door down. Oh, you're pretty. There's people, we're not even going to get into that. I got people tell me all the time. Never mind. We're not going to get into that. Just throwing my turn up the trash again. So anyway, this cop makes me blow in this fucking thing. He says, well, Mr. Shaw, either you didn't quit drinking when you said you quit drinking, or you drank a hell of a lot more beer than you said you drank.
How much did you drink that day? Do you remember what you were drinking? Was it whiskey?
I drank 2 18-packs.
Oh, shit.
Which, yeah, but that's nothing, gents. That's fucking Budweiser, man. 5%. Now I drink Steel Reserve, 8%. Cut right to the chase, man. Don't fuck around.
I drink water when you can drink turpentine.
I hang out in the woods.
We have talked about this before. You know what I mean? Now let me tell you something. This is another true story. I'm ruined on having alcohol running through my system 24/7.
Ruined
because just yesterday I got my pass, got my motel paid for, went over there behind the Family Dollar in the woods where the homeless are back there, and choked down a couple of number 25 hurricanes. And I was so fucked up, I had to sit down and fucking wait till that buzzer went out, because if I'd have crossed the street, I'd have got hit by a car. And then the problem is, I'm sitting down right across, and the people who are watching me like vultures can't wait till I get back Tuesday morning, going to try to tell me where you're under our thumb. And we know that even though you got a pass and you went away, you're still drinking. This is why I would be like, you guys, when I needed you, when I got here, somebody dumped me off here and I needed you, I could deal with these rules and regulations and stipulations.
It sounds like there's a common denominator with a lot of your problems, Mr. Shaw.
Yeah.
It seems to be alcohol every time. Every time the alcohol seems to be the thing that's in the way of you being the best Mr. Shaw you could be. Would you agree?
But listen to this, Gentry. Listen to this. All the people that I know, all of them, many, 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 who didn't drink, who didn't smoke, who went to church every Sunday, who has something to do on Wednesday. I guess you go get a cookie and say some shit. That's another night. All them people that are gone, they're gone. They did everything right. They didn't smoke, didn't drink, and they're gone. And here I'm sitting here in the woods drinking and smoking and firing up a fucking joint. And they did everything right, and they're gone. And I'm doing not everything wrong, but not everything right either. And well, it depends on who you ask. I think I'm doing just fine, because guess what, Gentry? I'm telling you, it's a true story. If I live to 125 like I plan to, you will be so far long gone that I will come find you where you may be in Indiana. I know your mom's still up there. Yeah, maybe they fucking chuck you in the clay somewhere in Indiana. Yando, be up there at Lakeside or Lake somebody up there in
Lake
northern
City.
Florida.
They call that Lake City, Florida.
Lake City. I'm going to come see you guys, man. I'm going to come see you, and I'm going to sit down and say, Gentry, I know that you bought 4 or 5 plantations, and you bought condos, and you've been up, and you've been down, and you've goddamn helicopter pilot, submarine captain, hot air balloon, all that bullshit. I said, but I'm still here, and you are under this clay in Indiana. What do you have to say now? So now you're talking big. You're doing good. You're doing fine. But you know what? That's now. In 50 years, I want to see what you're doing in 50 years.
Now, we know you've been drinking. What about smoking? How many cigarettes are you smoking a day these days?
Well, because over there, I'm across the river now. Let me tell you something. The Swananoa, if you can, it's spelled like it sounds. Swananoa. The Swananoa River is right there. I'm on this side of it at the motel, and if I walk across that river, I'm at the VRQ. So I'm looking at them over there. They got 2 smoking areas. You can smoke over here, or you can smoke over there. You can't smoke pot, you can't drink beer. But I'm just across the river. I'm smoking pot, I'm drinking beer, smoking cigarettes.
Where are you getting your pot from? Where do you always seem to be able to score some grass everywhere you go?
Well, Gentry, hang on, because I got to shake the piss out of my nephew real quick.
Oh,
man. Come on. I don't want to be talking to you while you're touching yourself, Charles.
Got those button flies on now.
Gentry, I don't hold it. I just throw it out like I am right now. Listen to these leaves.
I don't want to listen to nothing. After the allegations, I don't want to hear you touching anything.
Anything.
Watch yourself now,
wash
cowboy.
your hands.
Right now I'm pissing and I'm not touching. I'm just pissing. I'm not hitting my boot, not hitting my $200 and $210 Nikes. I'm not hitting them.
Went up $10.
But the people, you look them up, Nike Viper Max.
You said they were 200 about 25 minutes ago. Now they're 210.
Appreciation.
Hey, I told you, motherfucker, that he told me they were $200 shoes. When I looked them up online, they were $210.
Oh,
you can look them up yourself. Nike Viper Max, man, they're the most awesome shoes I ever owned. But listen, who cares about that? Let's get back to the good shit. Okay, I'm back to
all right, so how many cigarettes? We already know that you're alcoholic, drinking every day when they don't want you to drink.
No. So that's another bad thing. I don't drink near as much as I used to before because when I first got to this place, I didn't have the money. I couldn't afford to buy any beer. I've always said if you don't have the money, or like when you're out shrimping, when there is no beer around, or you don't have any money, you don't let it even get enter your thought process that you would like to have a beer because you can't. You'd have to steal it. You know what I mean? So I don't need that kind of trouble.
But now you got a bunch of money though, so that's changed. Now you're drinking heavy every day.
I got a button. See, now you're thinking a little bit sharper, a little bit quicker. I've gone from not having any money and smoking snipes and not drinking beer to now I got some money and I'm at a motel room and I'm drinking beer and I'm smoking fucking cigarettes and fucking weed.
Just spend it. Just get it. Spend it. Get it.
Now Mr. Wendy's living a life. Yeah.
Hey.
Fuck yeah,
that's
Charles.
Right. Hey,
he's back.
That's right. I get paid the day after tomorrow another round of money.
I'll be back here again.
Cha-ching, cha-ching,
And
cha-ching.
Listen. Here's what's even worse than that. This that I get paid the day after tomorrow, that's from the last pay period. We turned our time in last Thursday. So now that's what I'm getting paid for. This Thursday was 2 weeks ago, turned in last Thursday. So now ever since Thursday, that's on another whole payday that's 2 weeks from now.
So why would you want to leave this? It sounds like you got money, you're drinking, you're smoking.
Because it's all about the under the thumb thing, man. It's about listen, you're allowed to smoke here or there, and that's fine. I can appreciate that. But they don't even want you when you're on your time off or you're not there. You damn sure can't bring beer or weed on their property, but they don't want you doing it when you're off their property either. And this is the part that starting to be a little bit unnervous. Like, okay, you can run my life when I'm on your dirt, but when I'm not on your dirt, you know what I mean? You're trying to tell me when I come back on your dirt, you want to get me for something I did 2 days ago off your dirt.
Why wouldn't you cash at least, a few months worth of these paychecks to stack some cash?
That's what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm doing right now.
You said you were getting ready to pack your things up and head out.
Yeah, I've already packed away 2 or 3 checks. I got 2 or 3 checks packed away. I got almost $1,000. Well, I got over $1,000 on my card. I'm getting ready to get paid another $1,000, and I got another $1,000 on the way after that. I can go stay at Jones. Speaking of that, hey Yendo, where you at?
Right here.
Can you get a hold of Ron and make sure she's got a crib for me?
That's going to be tough to find, Charles. We just had a big hurricane come through here, and it wiped out damn near every trailer known to man.
We'll check on them.
That's out on the beach. She's in North Fort Myers.
Oh yeah, they took it hard too.
Yeah, you weren't too far from the Caloosahatchee River over there where she was, and it pretty much flooded everywhere around that river. That place where you used to go fishing with that boy. I'm sure that was River Run. I bet all those houses,
that trailer park on River Run
ruined. I bet everyone.
River Road.
All those trailers there, the $500 trailers.
Yeah.
All bunched up together, emptied out of stuff. People just standing around, tents.
So that sounds exciting. It means that them sites should be available for even cheaper.
Yeah, probably if you bring a tent, pack a tent with you.
Okay.
Charles, if you come right now, you can stay down at the shelter. FEMA is here. You fit right in.
Not doing that no more. Not
when you got $2,000, baby. You living the dream, man.
Trico Shrimp is upside down. All those boats up on land on top of each other.
Maybe you could sleep in one of them boats. What about sleeping in one of them boats?
They're upside down. She's waiting on a crane to come move them.
How come nobody will tell me what's going on at E&J next door to Trico? That's the one I work for, Erickson and Jensen. I need to know what their fuel tanks are doing. Are they all floated up all over the beach? Are they?
We'll have to look into that for you, Mr. Shaw.
Yeah, it looks bad.
Now listen to this. What if I was to come down there? I could fly down there, land in Fort Myers, jump on the Lee Tran, and grab me a tent at Walmart and head out to Sanibel. I ought to be able to, if I had a chainsaw in my hands, wouldn't you think if I had a chainsaw, there's plenty of old houses that are blown down that need to be chopped up and hauled off?
That's
sure
all we got.
I'm sure of it, but you got to be close to a Walmart when you're living in a tent, and you taught me that. You're going to be a ways away from any Walmart.
Wait. Here, you must have misunderstood me, or you didn't hear
You only got $2,000. I mean, that's not going to last too long.
I tell you what, if I spend $500 on a good chainsaw and $100 on a tent, and I head to Sanibel, and I'll say, you want that pile of fucking wood right there turned into a fucking pile of matchsticks? Yes, we would love that. Good. I've been needing some money daily because, I'll work from can't see to can't see. But I need my money so I can upgrade my living situation. I might work my way up from a 5-man tent to a fucking army tent with 12 men.
Oh, no.
Full-size bed, cooler, beer, weed, everything. And just get up in the morning and go clear another lot and chop up another house that's been blown down. I think that would be a good racket to get into.
Well, the deal stands. If you want to continue to do this show, our big networks, we're stacking cash over here, making all kinds of money. We probably could help make you money on your podcast. The only requirement is you have to do at least one show a week. This is the second show you've done now. So, you really haven't done.
Well, wait a minute now. If we, hey, you know what? I have never had the pleasure of doing a show from the studio that I had to put up.
Well, let's wait a minute here. I don't know.
That's not true. We used to do shows in the studio.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we want to have.
No, I didn't do. The last time I did a show down there, we was out there by the fucking jacuzzi, Yendo, or we were at your house, at your 5th floor condo overlooking the river.
He hasn't been to the new facility here.
Right. I've been there. I was.
Oh yeah. There was hammering last time he was here.
It's complete now. It's a great studio.
Okay, right. So I have not done a show. The whole reason I was even there was to do a show from that studio. And it never got that far because if you remember, Gentry, you were telling me, well, July is going to be here pretty soon, July 4th. My wife and kids are moving in, so you need to start having, a plan. That's about in May. Studio wasn't ready, but I needed the plan by July. Well, I just made a plan in May instead of waiting until July. So I never was there when the studio was ready.
Yeah, you missed it.
Almost. Right. Well, the Gentry said right at July 4th.
We moved in on July. We did stick to our word. We did end up moving in July.
I know. I'm just telling you, I never got to be part of this new studio standing around there instead of your old one, can't smoke pot in there, got to be careful drinking, all the cameras on you out there by the loaders and all that shit. No, the new studio you got there now, you do what you want.
I still don't want you to get too crazy over here. I still live in a nice neighborhood.
No, those people in that neighborhood like me a hell of a lot. Hey, Gentry, those people in that neighborhood like me a hell of a lot more than they like you. Because you scare them when you come down the road in your truck. Everybody has to get off on the edge of the road because you don't pay attention. You're texting. Then people told me when they see that white Dodge truck coming down the road, then people.
That's not what they told. That's not what they told me about you. They said they'd be on their back porch. They'd hear you goddamning this and motherfucking that and swearing. They also said you were always smoking pot, always drinking.
And you had those button flies open.
Oh, yeah, and sometimes you'd walk out on the back porch with your Peter out.
No. I did piss on that palm tree that I cut down over there. I caught somebody looking at me across the street over there, but I seen them not long after they seen me. But I have the right to do that. I cut that tree down, and I was pissing on the stump. You know the one I'm talking about. Over there in the corner. But that part don't matter. Okay, so now back to this right here. I'll get down there, and I got enough money. To set up. Let's see, where do I want to set up? I don't got to be close to the beach. I could set up in North Fort Myers and take a trolley to the beach with a chainsaw. I got enough money.
I don't know that they'll let you on public transit with a chainsaw in hand. That's a little dangerous.
And there's no rides to the beach.
The beach is closed.
The fuck are you talking about? The beach is closed.
The only way you can go to the beach is if you have an address proving you either work or live on the beach.
And if you say you're a contractor, they're going to want to see the contract. Or you could get there by boat, but it's surrounded by boat cops.
The Army Corps of Engineers are in town building bridges. And it sounds you've been drinking again. I can hear you belching out your fucking beer and shit. Living the dream over here. This guy.
Hey,
you'll be through that You'll be through that $2,000 fucking next week drinking and partying the way you do. God damn it.
No.
Hey, come on down, Charles. There's boats everywhere. Just get on one.
Yeah, you could probably live on one of them boats all piled up over there.
Yendo, can you take a look? Because now I'm in a better financial situation than I was the last go-around.
Yendo kind of wants you to send him $200.
Hey, here's the thing. I wouldn't buy a boat.
He'll help you out.
You don't want to buy a boat. This is not buy a boat market. This is just go.
I want a sailboat.
Yeah, but you don't want to buy nobody's boat right this second. It's all the boats. There are no boats here that aren't mushed up.
There ain't none. All them boats that were in the river, all them sailboats, they're all blown away.
Totally.
God damn, that's terrible.
Houses were picked up and moved from their foundation and found a block or two away.
Okay, you know what? When the tough gets going, when the going gets tough, the tough get going.
Let me tell you, if you're into boat salvage, this will be the spot for you.
Yeah, there's lots of work. There's lots of work down here, but you got to be willing to put in a hard day's work. And
I'll live here on this upside down boat while we get it out of here. I don't need it to be right side up.
Well, while I'm getting the other boats around it out first, the one that I'm on goes last. I'll clean up everybody else's, but I need this one right here to make a headquarters. I'll find one that's halfway on its side. I'll sleep on this side. You don't want to be snoring and roll over all drunk and stuff because you'll be in the water.
So when are you thinking you're trying to set sail
tonight?
The mountains of Asheville, North Carolina.
Yendo. Shh, with your funny tongue now. I could call Biggie right now and say, hey, man, get on the goddamn, work your magic on the computer and find me a ticket from Asheville to Fort Myers. And
No. I call him and stop that. I'm not sure we need you down here, man. You can come down here with your drinking and your smoking and your bad attitude, thinking you're under somebody's thumb. What makes you think we want you down here?
Wait a minute. You know what? Is that your state? Do you own that state? What makes you think I give a fuck whether you want me there or not?
I know I own the Plantation radio station. I know that. I know I own this place right here.
Hey, cocksucker. Hey, cocksucker. You
better watch the way you talk to me, boy.
Nobody said anything about coming to the plantation. If I come down there, I'm coming down there to find something to do to make money. What you're talking about 1 day a week, that's not what I'm talking about, coming down there to make money. I'm talking about coming down there to find somewhere to live and then going out to all these tore-up places and making money, cleaning them places up. Your money, you're talking about one show, 1 hour a week, that's side money. That's like for scratch-offs and cheap beer and cheap cigarettes. Yeah. No, I need to make money to get me a regular, nice little fucking pad, and there's plenty. Listen, what about the Green Wave Motel? Goddamn, you know I love them out there. I'll stay fucking there again.
I think there's a spot available.
There is a spot available with one of your big fans. Careful what you ask for, Charles. 7-Eleven Josh has a bed for rent, halfsies on a room at the Green Wave.
You'd have to live with Josh. You'd be under the thumb of someone.
He's a big fan of yours, though, so you could probably get over on him.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Okay, good. Okay, so now we got something to look forward to. Where to go?
Okay, you could stay here, Charles, for 48 hours, but it would have to start next week because I got company coming, and I can't have you around here with my company.
Well, you sure crawfished back from he can't stay here.
Hold on a
48 hours. I'm going to give him 48 hours. He could stay here.
When? What day? What day?
Starting after Halloween, because I got family coming in. It can only be 48 hours.
But if you only come 1 hour at a time, that's 48 weeks.
No. It's 48 hours in concession.
Hey.
Consecutive hours.
Listen.
Sell hamburgers.
You're so fucked up. You are so fucked up. Listen to this. I'll come down there and within 1 day, not 2 days, not 48 hours, 1 day, I'll leave the airport. I'll go sit by the jacuzzi. We'll get out. I will. I'll call Fred. I got friends of mine, North Fort Myers, different people. I'll be out there. The problem is I got enough money to do whatever the fuck I want. So I'll come down and out.
Shit.
Ain't got enough money to buy no boat.
Yeah, remember that one was $400. I got $1,000 on my card right now. And I'm getting ready to get paid in 2 days. Plus, I got to go pick up $200 from Biggie at the Western Union here in a minute.
And I'll send you some money for these 2 broadcasts. You got that money? We could put that in your Southwest Florida bank if you'd like. I'll hold on to it for you.
Okay, why don't you do that? Because I'm getting ready to, when I'm done with this, with you, I'm going to walk a half hour to the Western Union and pick up another $200 that's going to go in my pocket so I don't got to spend any more money off my card while I figure out, here's what I'm going to do. Today's Monday. I get paid Thursday. See, I don't have to talk quiet now because I'm next door. The Shenandoah River is between me and the people whose thumb I'm under. I'm not under their thumb. I'm on the other bank, on the other side of the river. They're over there. So I don't got to be like the last time I talked to you, I had to watch what I was saying. I'm white and over 21. I'm entitled to do whatever the fuck I want. People need to understand.
What does that have to do with your white? What does that have to do with the fact that you can do whatever you want?
Well, because if you're not white in this country, you just can't do whatever you want. You must know that. You don't just do whatever you want to if you're not white. You could be tased. You could be shot in the back. You could be hung. You could be tarred and feathered. You could be sent to Mexico.
Do you support the Black Lives Matter movement, Charles?
What did I see about that one time? You know what? Well, oh yes. As you recall, I was going to get a shirt made because I'm just, I just my own personal little statement. them black shirts with white letters that say Black Lives Matter. I wanted to get white shirts with black letters that simply say no, they don't. And then listen,
that's racist. You know, that's a racist comment you just made.
Man,
no, it's not.
You ain't gonna believe it, Charles.
Wait a minute. How can you say the simple words? I'm not implying anything. I'm talking to you right now. But when somebody sees me walking in Walmart, or they see me walking into a Super 8 or wherever I may be, and all they see on the shirt is no, they don't know what that means. Now, there may be some that may figure it out, but if someone says, what does that mean? No, they don't. Oh, so it'd be like, oh, I talk about my shoes. I'm tired of my shoes.
Now.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just going to have a shirt that says, no, they don't. Who knows what it means? You know, I know. Yendo knows. But you got to be somebody fairly, got to get a clue. They see me walking around with a white shirt with black letters that says, no, they don't. There's a choo-choo's going through. This is right here by the railroad tracks. Yeah, they'll probably blow their horn here in a minute.
Did you hear what? Did you hear what Kanye West said about the Jewish people?
What?
Hang on, let that train get by.
I know you don't get on Twitter much. Do you? Do you ever get on there and tweet?
Never done it.
You know who Kanye West is, right?
Yeah, of course. We all know Kanye. He's the one that told that one girl when Taylor Swift was on stage. He said, "What's her name deserves a prize."
Yeah. This Kanye's a billionaire now. You know, he's.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, but if you listen to that Kardashian, that
says
Kardashian,
the internet.
That Kardashian that's rolling around with Kanye says that he is.
No, they're divorced now.
Up.
They're divorced.
They live next door to each other. There could be rolling around.
Hang on. Kim Kardashian said that Kanye, don't try to read a book by its cover. Kanye is all fucked up. He is fucked up. He likes fucking Trump. He likes fucking terrorists. He likes the fucking Russians.
Well, you know what? He claims that the Jewish people were going to kill him if he didn't stop wearing that shirt, or the red hat that said "Make America Great Again," and if he didn't stop talking about Donald Trump and supporting him, they were going to kill him, according to him.
And that goes exactly like Kim Kardashian said. He is all fucked up. There's probably no one that ever told him they were going to kill him. No one's ever going to do that. He's just all fucked up. Let me tell you something, Gentry. Fentanyl is fucking everybody up.
You think he's been on fentanyl?
Yep. I think, and listen, they're doing fentanyl now, putting it out in little candy colors.
That's new reporting. I've heard a lot about Kanye, but I haven't heard the link to fentanyl. This could be a breakthrough, Charles.
No, it's a true story. Now, here's another breakthrough. I still have this meteorite worth $35,000 to $50,000. We're not going to forget that when I come down there. That will be in my pocket.
Wait a minute. You got something in your pocket that's worth how much?
$50,000.
Well, you didn't tell me about that when we were talking earlier about all the things you have.
$50,000.
What are you talking about?
Oh, my fucking God. I didn't know that you didn't know. But here, one of the things about the Blue Ridge Mountains is they're very tall. Where I am, it's like the mile-high city of Denver. It's like 5,000 something feet. You find meteorites here because the mountains catch meteorites, and I found one. It's the size of a tennis ball, and when you put it to a magnet, it pushes away. It's a rock that came out of the sky, but yet when you put it to a magnet, it pushes away from the magnet. This tells you how spaceships fly in zero gravity, because they put two magnets together inside them, opposite ends, and it makes it go through space. I'm telling you right now, I have unlocked the key to space travel by finding a meteorite. And we heard it come down. We heard it hit the ground. Couldn't find it that night. It sounded like two trains running into each other.
Where are you going to sell this thing? Who's going to buy it? Where are the buyers at for this thing?
That's what I'm trying to get done right now. I have people in Michigan trying to figure out where I have to.
We're out of time for the show, man. Say goodbye to your fans. Last 20 seconds. We can communicate next Monday and talk about you coming down here. How about that?
I will be there. There's somebody walking down the railroad.
No. You won't be here. No. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it next Monday.
Fuck you, man.
Fuck you.
I'm on my way.
Fuck off, Charles.